go with the Racket debug. We are trying to figure out what's wrong with this code, fix it. The first problem is trying to get our red ball to drop from the top to the bottom. I've got this code that's been emailed in, and as you can see, there are some issues. On draw DH2, this variable is not. Uh-oh. So let's take a look at what the person is trying to do, if we can get it up. First thing is, none of this works, so comment out the big bang. And let's see if we have anything we can work with. Okay, so we have RC, the red circle, and PRC, the push red circle. There's a technique here. This pusher is a solid white square. It's really hard to see the pusher. That can make it hard to debug what's going on. So what I do is I make my pusher extra large and give it a color you can see. Doesn't matter what, but not transparent, not white, while you're working on the code. Change it again at the end. Okay. So we've got this. Let's take a look at red circle. Looks fine. Pushed red circle. Oh, can you see that yellow? Now it's obviously correct. And let's make another example just like this. The pushed red circle. So that'll put two pushers in the place of, look, okay, two pushers, one pusher. Yeah, those aren't the same. So now we've got an idea what we're trying to do. And then there's an example here, DH1. Oh, that looks all right. Looks like we've got the push red circle in the upper right-hand corner. That sounds good. And let's make another example, DH2. And we'll put the push red circle in the upper right-hand corner. Take a look at that as well. That's going to look like this. Okay. All right. So now we've got our two examples. Now we need to start figuring out what the draw handler function is. First one, okay, so now we need to make the draw handler function. It's going to, I'm pretty sure it's going to take in an image and put out an image. That is to say, we have an image model. You can see that by looking at the red circle and the push red circle, the push red circle, those are all images. So find draw, going to take an image, and we're going to, first of all, just start with something. I know this, people find this confusing, but we're going to start with just a plain old background that's definitely wrong. And let's write a couple of check expects for this. So I'm thinking that if you draw the push red circle, we should get the example DH1, which I had up here. Yeah, like that. And then I have a second example, push red circle. That should be the DH2 picture that should be the second one. And now this draw handler isn't going to pass these tests yet. So we're expecting to see a bunch of check failures. Basically, the empty scene is different from scene with the shape in the top. So let me make one change here that is wrong. We'll take the example from DH1 and use that as our code. And we're expecting that to be right as the DH1 case, but wrong in the DH2 case because this doesn't use the push red circle. And sure enough, one of the tests fails. Little bitty push, different from the correct amount of push. So to fix that, we need to actually use the variable here. I call my variable image here. So I'll call it image in that spot. I believe that will get us a draw handler that works. Letting it run, both tests pass. Okay, good. Now I'm done with the draw handler. I've seen that it works in two different cases. Now we need to go on to the tick handler. And there's a tick handler here already. I think it should be labeled tick handler, but it's the right idea. So drop. It's going to take in an image, put out an image. And all this stuff, um, so this is, let's leave a bad one here for now. The stuff that's here already is confusing. I think maybe we should just comment it out. Okay, goodbye. And so the key step in writing all your functions is be clear what you're trying to do. In this case, I know that the drop function is supposed to take in the red circle and put out the push red circle. So that's a check expect for me. So drop red circle, out comes push red circle. And by the same token, when I start with drop push red circle, I'm supposed to get the double push red. Yeah, okay. So now if I run this, it will fail these tests because it doesn't actually do any pushing. But fortunately, we've got a plan. We've already used a pushing method right here. So we just put above pusher and red circle. See, we already have the examples for this. Now what do you think? That one looked pretty good? Takes in the red circle, puts out the pusher above the red circle. We didn't use this input bad. That's a problem. So we either, well, I think these are both image. Now we've got a function that should be able to do both red circle to push red circle and push red circle to push red circle. Let's run it and find out. All 4 tests passed. Now things are looking good. So we're going to go through and see if we can get the Big Bang to work now. We should actually start with a red circle. And on draw, we called it draw handler now. Draw H. And on tick, that is our drop function. So let's see if we can run it. We get, oh, there it goes, dropping down. Yep. Okay. So this works. And that's the end of fixing the code. So this was for assignment labeled chapter 6 early B number 1. But really you can use this design method, this design process with anything. The keys are make sure you're very clear what the signature is, what comes in, what goes out. Even, if you write a model, you maybe say what kind of model it is. Be clear about everything, and then write your check expects, showing what you want to have happen. In comes one thing, out goes whatever the appropriate scene. Got a bunch of examples, and we've used them to make check expects, which we then use to make sure our functions work the way. This is at the end of an example of how to do Racket debugging in chapter 6, getting your functions to